bought a pair of work pants that did that, and it was like because all of my work pants they split at the crotch. Like that's just where they're gonna split. I mean, when
Yeah,
I need new pants,
That
it's
big old dick
probably
got to get
because
out, right?
that's how mine used to be when I worked at Giant and for what is it, Ray Hall. Dude, for some reason, every time I get work pants, they split in the crotch, bro. Every time. Every
I
time.
can't. No,
I
it's
know the pain.
I.
They
Sorry,
wear out in the crotch, bro.
I don't know why it hurt me because he doesn't seem to be laughing.
that was funny.
I didn't hear you.
Well, to watch the podcast.
What'd you say?
That's gonna be the intro.
He said they split down the crotch, and I said that big old dick got to get out.
Welcome back, everyone, to episode 29 of Squad Pod. We are down one person yet again due to a shelf, I guess.
Dude's gonna get himself banned.
One
He's
more
been banned from
episode.
Squad Pod Sports before. Won't happen to his own podcast.
Well, on the plus side, we can see the smoke rolling a lot better without his camera there. Oh man, but
that's how it is.
I do just want to say before we get started, just if anyone is watching, please don't forget to hit that like button. It is a very great way to support us. And then if you haven't already, hit subscribe.
Definitely hit subscribe.
Check out our social media. Wyatt posts like a ton on Twitter, especially sports related.
At Squad Pod Sports.
At Squad Pod Sports.
Twitter.
I've been posting a little bit more at Squad Pod YT. Trying to get a few more things rolling. Facebook, all the Anchor site actually lists everywhere that we're listed on our podcasting platform. So instead of listing all of them, click on Anchor and it has all of them. I think we're on 8 different platforms right now.
Yeah.
So
most like the big ones like Spotify and
Spotify,
like
Apple Podcasts. Overcast is a big one that we get a lot of views on. That's actually an interesting one that I've never heard of before this. So
they need to start heading on over to YouTube and subscribing. That's what you need to do.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Because hopefully once we start coming out with our review videos and stuff like that, maybe that'll bring the Twitter followers in on the other page.
We need just some more cross-pollination.
So we'll have like content. Yeah, we'll have content to post on like the Twitter page and more on the Facebook too. As far as like videos, other than the weekly ones that you're already getting now.
Yeah. Facebook right now is pretty much just our family and friends. So they need to subscribe though. They need to come over to the YouTube channel.
We need more subscribers.
Yeah, man.
We need more Scrabbles.
Subscribers. But yeah, so
some more subscribers.
Subscribe, please. Scrabble.
But yeah, as we're recording this, it is the 20th of January, and that's
you know what day that is.
A glorious day right now.
Glorious day.
Inauguration day of now the 46th president of the United States, Joseph Biden.
Can I be honest with you guys? I was kind of worried when I was watching it that something was going to happen. I don't know what.
Listen, I thought about it too. I was like this is going
something's going to happen. This can't go.
I'm
smooth.
glad it didn't, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
But this dude already working hard today. You saw pictures of him in the White House and stuff. It's pretty cool to see. But yeah, I mean, it's a big day for America.
Yeah, the tone is a lot different, and it's refreshing in a way.
It feels different. I feel like there's just like a feel in the air, bro.
I think one thing that he said that I think everyone could just if everyone could just get off their platform, their soapbox of Facebook or Twitter or freaking 4chan, wherever the hell you're posting all your nonsense, step down and just kind of the way he said it was to step in someone else's shoes for just a second. I try to play the devil's advocate in every aspect of my life as much as I can, to the point where it's almost annoying, I think, to other people, because I'm always like, I can kind of see where they're coming from, but I think right now we should
and they're just
be doing that.
They just want you to agree. You know what I mean? And you're just like, I'm just trying to look at it from both sides.
Yeah, I'm trying to help you. Mother.
I'm trying to help you, motherfucker. In the long run, I'm trying to help
You
you
fucking
understand.
fucking accuser.
Because you're trying to understand it more or less
Yeah.
by looking at it from both sides before you make a full decision on whatever said topic be. You know what I mean? So like that's it. I'm the same way. I just don't always like. I'm convinced. I'm not like ever stone cold on everything
Mhm.
where I'm just like you're wrong. Like I'll preach. I'll be like, listen, this is what I think. Alex, you're wrong about this. Blah blah blah. And
Yeah,
then he'll
Alex,
say
like
something,
anybody, will tell you if you're wrong, if he thinks you're
but
wrong. That dude.
he'll say something that proves me wrong, and I'm like,
Okay.
Wait a minute. All right.
damn. Okay, you know what? You got me. You know what I mean? But like, it is what it is. Like, you know.
But yeah, I think we just need to. I mean, obviously everyone's riled up over something. Maybe if we tried to figure
Yeah.
out why everyone is so on edge and just kind of like tried to find some middle ground,
It's chill.
we'd all be a little happier. At
I
least
feel
maybe
like
we
it's
could
gonna be
understand each
better
other.
because we don't have somebody like
Agitating.
constantly agitating and
Riling
like
people up.
exactly. It'll be a nice, quiet, like business as usual type of thing,
That's exactly what it should be. We shouldn't be so
Yeah.
obsessed with whoever's sitting in that chair. Like they should just be
Yeah.
getting the job done no matter
It's
what.
just like a reality
Exactly.
TV show for the last 4 years.
Exactly. You just couldn't
Every
look
single
away.
day.
But
Which was
hopefully we can get
Probably the
back to like
plan.
because like I remember the 8 years of Obama, we were just like, Obama's in office. It is what it is, man.
Yeah.
We're like,
Yeah,
oh,
but like
they
you would
got
see him
Osama bin
whenever
Laden.
some crazy shit happens.
Hey!
You would see him when some crazy shit happens or when some good shit happens. But like
Or
other
some,
than that,
yeah.
or like the regular presidential events, and then other than that, pretty quiet.
Mhm.
But I mean,
Business as
hopefully we get
usual,
back
like you
to
were saying.
business as usual. Like, let's get back to that. We shouldn't have to sit like what Evan said. Shouldn't have to worry about like what the president's doing all
Like,
the time.
oh my God, who
Yeah.
at any moment
Who's he
it could have
pissing
went
off
down.
today?
Like,
Like,
Yeah.
who's he pissing off today? Like, what enemies potentially could we have elsewhere? Like, what's he pulling out of? Like, oh my God, it's over.
It's over.
It's
And
over.
that's like on top of the inauguration. That's like another event in itself. This is like
just like
it's over.
if I could
I
breathe
had a
properly,
thought.
I
Don't have
would.
to worry about that shit ever again.
I had a thought today of like, imagine today, even like if he would have won. Not even just like today being inauguration day or anything like that, but
Yeah.
just like in the midst of 4 more years. Like, I'm not trying to, obviously, we're not trying to be like super crazy political on this podcast, but like I
Yeah.
just had that thought today, and I was
Yeah.
just like,
I
oh,
agree.
like
It's crazy to think about.
it's just crazy to think about. We could have had 4 more years of that shit.
Hey, and I'm glad like pretty much most of America thought the same way as we did on this one. We were like, all right,
I mean,
we need
to
to do something else.
Most of America thought that same way last year or 4 years ago too. Didn't matter.
Yeah,
That's true. That is true.
I'm glad it
You're right.
mattered this time.
That is true. You're not wrong. But anyway,
Why?
we do
In
have a
this
new president,
fraudulent election.
and I look forward to see what he can do. You know,
It's only 8 million extra votes. Like, clearly that wasn't legit.
spot some votes, dig up some votes.
Without getting like too deep, I heard though that I guess like with this whole Q thing, I guess Biden getting inaugurated is now part of the plan.
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
that's all part
you
of the
know
plan.
what scares the shit out of me?
it's all going to play. It's all coming to fruition.
What scares the shit out of me is like the similarities to some like World War II Hitler attempted the coup and all that, and then years later becoming chancellor, and like I don't just the parallels that it draws just
Imagine
kind of
an
freaks me out a little
SS like soldier or an SS I forget what they were called. But anyway, like hearing that Hitler shot himself and it's like, yes, that's part of the plan. Like it's all coming together.
The Fuhrer is a genius.
And it's like you saw it like what is it like? I didn't even watch because it was like a 20-minute speech that he did out as like his exit, where like his main statement was like, "We did what we came here to do," and it's like, what do you mean? What does that mean? What does that mean?
Oh my god.
What does that mean? That's how you end that shit. We do what we came here to do. What does that mean?
I didn't watch it either
I
because
didn't
I
watch it.
was
I'm just
afraid
like that was like
that
the quote that was everywhere that I saw.
it was like it said like Donald Trump concedes or whatever, gives his
Mhm.
exit speech
Yeah.
or whatever, and then like I was afraid that while I'm watching this, he's gonna just be like, it was a fraudulent election, we won this thing, blah blah. Like I thought it was just gonna be more of the fucking same, so I didn't even attempt to watch it.
Yeah,
You know what I
Yeah.
to
mean?
be honest, to give him
That's why I didn't
like
watch it either.
the slightest shred of credit, he did wish the new administration well and said that he thinks they will do well. I mean,
Yeah.
take it for what you will, but
Yeah.
I'd be cool if we never
It's
hear
because
from
they
him
it's
again.
so they didn't say that like he didn't concede and like all that, I'm sure.
he's
But
Florida's
yeah,
problem
like what we
now.
were saying.
Yeah, he takes his presidential pension and his like
Go
limited
whatever
little
you do.
security and like I think I was reading a thing that says he can get like an office for like a couple
Who?
like take
Like
whatever
you don't
perks
hear
he gets
shit
at the
about like
office and just let him go do his thing.
Bush
No
is
more
you don't
just
hear
Donald.
sitting in
shit
his living
about
room painting pictures.
Yeah.
exactly. You don't hear shit about Bill or George or even like Barry at all,
Yeah.
you know?
Maybe
Like
Donald Trump would just spend every day of the year golfing now
yeah,
Good.
just
instead
go
of
golfing, man.
just go
Just go
golfing
golfing.
every day.
Well, it's
Every
not
day.
as fun if
Stay
you're
out
not
of the
blowing off
media.
work.
Just don't run the country.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, do whatever.
Do what you do, but just like don't run the country, man. That's all we
Just don't-
ask.
Don't have the nuclear.
You had one
equipment.
thing to do, just don't run the country, and you went and chose to run the country. Like
You
But
have
I
one
feel
job.
like it's
to
like
stay
telling
away
a
from.
kid, just like no,
Like
No.
Kanye said though, in hindsight,
okay,
how crazy is it that man even did it in the first place?
yeah, man.
Like in hindsight, like Donald Trump was president of this country for 4 years. That shit is wild.
I
Imagine in
think
30
now
years
we were
we're
just like,
thinking
all
about
right,
this shit.
I think we learned our lesson. We gotta get right back on track here.
Yeah,
America's like, all right, that was an experiment for 4
that
years.
was like a
Let's do-
relapse.
Let's
If
do
you're looking
yeah.
at America and like a lifespan, that was like a bad. That was like a we spent some time on the streets there. It was
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
God,
But yeah, man. We got a new president. Hopefully it works out, you know.
got a vaccine.
Got a vaccine. I mean that yeah.
Too late.
Hopefully
Don't
that,
got zombies yet. Don't got
Yeah.
zombies yet. So,
hopefully that rolls out, starts helping some people, you know. That'd be
Hey.
nice.
the longer we go without zombies, the more and more I'm comfortable going to get that vaccine, man.
Maybe
You know?
next year we'll be back. Maybe next year, 2023, we'll get back to like normalcy somewhat.
Exactly.
2023.
Going to movie theater,
2022, 2023.
concerts.
Yeah, they said by like this fall, in concerts. So,
I mean,
like,
if enough people get vaccinated, I mean, at this rate, I mean, you have people that have been exposed already, so they already have some sort of not immunity, but at least some resistance to it. And then the vaccinations, like, there's got to herd immunity has to start somewhere here, like
yeah,
Right.
at least start to take hold. I mean, I think truly, I was talking to Brittany about this, like. I don't think we're ever going to get to a point where it's gone. Like, we're not going to eradicate this like polio or
Well, yeah.
something just because of the type of virus it is. It's not like something that
So I mean,
It's
like,
so-
look at the flu. The flu's still around. every year.
that's where I was getting at. Like, I
Yeah.
think it's just going to be a point to like that each year we can manage it at least to where we don't have 400,000 people dying. You know, it might just
Yeah.
be
Yeah.
I don't know.
they'll
God
be
forbid.
they'll be putting the
10 or
DLC
20, like,
add-ons
at
every
least-
year to
at
help
least it'll
prevent it.
be-
Every
yeah.
every other year they'll have the DLC add-ons to the vaccine.
Okay. The expansion pass.
Yeah,
To,
'cause that's
to
what they
stop the
do.
new strains.
They like fuck with the vaccine like all the time. Like even for the flu shots and stuff, they always like
patch
try
it.
to make it better. Yeah,
Patch.
but yeah,
Update it.
they're patching it and updating the.
We're getting the day
vaccine.
one patch right now.
Yeah,
That's
They're,
the
they're
3 week
figuring
shot.
out the tweaks.
That's your
I
day one
hope that
patch.
vaccine.
glitches
I
in the
hope
game.
that vaccine ain't released in the state that Cyberpunk was.
Oh hey, look who decided to show up.
Oh my
Hey, what
god!
up, Alex?
That shit still ain't, but it's cool. It is what it is.
We were talking
That
about the
shit fly.
vaccine, and we congratulated Joe Biden on his presidential victory and inauguration today. What are your thoughts? Says you got
Congrats.
We're putting you on the spot.
Uh,
What do you
congrats.
What do you think?
Alex,
This
we
is a
need
big
in-depth
major American
analysis.
event. What do you think?
think? What do you think? Are you a patriot?
Yeah,
Are you a patriot? What do you think?
Congrats, Joe Biden. I like that Harris is the first woman vice president. I think that's very step forward. It's who I voted for. So if it was a sports game, I won, I guess.
That's very nice of you, I guess. That was very
That was insightful.
Man,
tried.
you know,
tried. We'll
you
say
know
that.
me, I don't get into politics, man. Like, this is all this shit is to me anymore. Fucking one side
It's
versus
like-
another side.
Hey, I won. My side won.
Alex is like,
My
I
side
won.
won.
I
It is
care
what it
about
is.
So
It is what it is.
Word.
I hope he makes some changes for this country, and I hope everything good. And I hope the vaccine works too. I'm not gonna personally get it, but I mean eventually, but not like right off the bat. But
Yeah.
eventually
That's what I was saying.
we'll see. Yeah, I'm just not. I don't need the vaccine like other people do. I'm not high risk like that.
I'm
I mean,
not
I do work in the
necessarily
public.
gonna go rush out and grab it. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, if I had a reason to, that'd be a little bit different. But like, I was like saying, like, the longer I was like joking about it, I was like, the longer they go without a zombie outbreak, the more and more comfortable I feel going get that vaccine. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Vernon's
Don't
trying to
see
be Will
any
Smith.
people
That's all he's
walking
trying to
around
be.
with like another head coming out of their neck or another
I'm like-
arm, you know, or tail.
How'd that happen?
Yeah, it's like, excuse me, sir. How'd you get that other head? I gotta know.
Like,
were you vaccinated?
Oh well, I was coming back from getting the COVID vaccine, and I was like,
I woke
Nope.
up like this the next day. You're like, "Huh,
He's
Thank
gonna
you.
Say,
sorry that
"Goddamn
happened, but I'm not
Trump."
getting that vaccine. Thanks for the water.
Yeah, I'm kind of with Vernon,
Ugh.
though. Like as time goes on, I am getting more comfortable with it. Like I wasn't at first, but I mean now I'm kind of getting to the point where, I mean now I might
Yeah,
not need
yeah.
it. So I mean,
At the end of
Yeah.
the day, my brain was telling me like this shit's 100% safe. Like, you know what I mean? But like something else was just like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? The whole time, just super skeptical. But like in my brain, I'm just like, come on now,
Yeah.
this
They-
science.
they at
bro.
least did some
Like-
testing. It's not like they were like, oh, this worked on rats. It's good enough. Like
Right, but like I'm still super skeptical just because I feel like I'm always super skeptical by nature.
the thing is,
you know
we
what I
will
mean?
not
Yeah.
know the long-term effects of not only the disease but the vaccine for, I mean, potentially years. I mean, look
Years.
at-
We're gonna be hearing
Decade.
about it. We're gonna be hearing about it on a commercial in 20 years. We're like,
Well,
did you
look
have
at,
the
like-
COVID vaccine?
like shingles, you know, like you get the chicken pox and you get shingles. What
You
happens if
can
you
be
got
a-
COVID?
You are entitled cash now. Call us. You may entitled to a cash settlement.
Have you had the COVID-19 vaccine back in 2020?
Were you administered a vaccine by Pfizer? Oh my god, you could be entitled to monetary compensation. Oh god, I can hear.
Five, five,
Oh my
five.
god,
Yeah,
I can hear it now. That's crazy.
freaking yeah. There was a commercial that came on, these lawyer commercials. I forget which lawyer it is, but like the commercials start off like they hit you in the heart, like it's someone driving their car, and then like they get into like this terrible accident, and then like you don't know it's a lawyer commercial at first, and then afterwards it's like, have you or a loved one been in a fatal accident, or not a fatal accident, like a
I've
serious
seen this
accident?
commercial.
Give me your money.
It's like a
now.
white
Like,
background.
Yeah.
it's like, oh
like,
my
you, like-
god.
Like, "Ah, ah."
My favorite are like, because you always see like the big brand commercials that are always like flashy and they look like movie production, like quality shit. And then you get like those like low level commercials,
The
like
Saul
very
Goodman
like
kind of.
yeah, those type of commercials, like very few in between, and it's like, oh my god, they're so hilarious.
I like the devil commercial, the 2021 with the dating app site, the dating web.
Yeah,
You guys seen that one? Match.com.
I don't think
yeah, I've seen that one.
Oh man, it's got the devil from Legend in it with Tom Cruise. I don't know if they got the rights to him or it's just a coincidence, but he looks just like him. And like even see it, and it's like Match.com, and he's the devil, and he's flipping through it, and it's like Jill 2020, and they meet under the bridge, and he's like, "Hey Jill 2020," and she's like, "Call me 2020," and then like it's this whole like love story by Taylor Swift starts playing, and they're doing all these like evil shit, stealing toilet paper. I really haven't seen this one.
I haven't seen it.
And then they're
no.
sitting on a bench, like eating something. He's like, I don't want this to ever end. And she's like, why does it have to? And there's like comets coming down. And then it says make 2021 your year or something. It's funny. It's my favorite commercial so
It is a good
far.
commercial.
It's funny.
I've not seen that.
I hate the new CarMax commercial. If I can say that. I don't know if you saw that yet.
I haven't.
But it's
Break it down.
I get what they're doing here. It's Steph Curry, okay? And he comes in to buy a car from CarMax.
Because that would
and
happen.
No, we sponsor
I
them
know.
now, so it would. So we're gonna get a lot more like NBA. Anyways, Steph Curry comes in, and it's Stephen Curry, and it's supposed to be a joke on No Haggle, but I just think it's rude. She's like, okay, Stephen Curry, what do you want? And he's like, it's Stephen, and she's like, it's Steven, and he's like, it's Stephen, and she's like, nope, Steven. And then it's like no haggle, and I'm like, that's not no haggle, that's rude. That's that dude's name.
That's
He's not
his
trying to
name.
haggle you. He's trying to tell you his name. And you're just like, no. Your name.
That's like some shit that
Jimmy.
Larry David would do on Curb Your Enthusiasm. He's like, it's Steven.
No, listen,
That is kind of rude though. Like that is
it's
someone's
kind of
name.
rude, man. It's his fucking name. Like,
Bro,
I just imagine.
I'd be answering the phone at work all day, and I'd be like this, I'd be like, I just let it go. I just don't even acknowledge it. But I'd be like, Bobby Ray Hall to Verse Speaker, how may I help you? They're like, hi Brian. Can I? And I'm just like,
They do the same thing to me too.
Dude,
I say, and they're like, okay, see you later, Brian. And I'm like,
Do you get Brian too?
yeah, I get Brian.
Uh,
I guess Wyatt, like over the phone, sounds like Brian. I don't know. But like I've had people call me Brian before, and
That's
I never
the
correct them.
I
just
have
let it
been
go.
just like-
called. I think there are people that don't know the name Evan, and I have been called so many different things over the years. Like a popular one's Alan. I don't know how they get Alan.
I get
from,
Alan a lot.
But yeah, well, okay, Alex, Alan.
Yeah. They just hear the first two and they move on.
But still, like Alex
Alan.
is such a common name. Like, but yeah, people go. From,
Evan's a pretty common name. Like I wouldn't think
so.
they
I
fucked
didn't
that
think
up.
it was that uncommon. But yeah, I get. Oh, some guy called me. I couldn't tell you what it was now, but it was just last week, and I was just like, it actually took me by surprise. Like I've heard a lot of names, and he said this, and I'm like, you totally just didn't. You don't know my name, and you just picked a name out of nowhere and just picked something.
hi Steven.
Like that's what it was like. It
or
was
like Victor or some
Yeah.
shit. Hi Victor.
Victor.
He went
That's
with whatever
that'd be
name he saw on
hilarious,
TV, man. He was just like that one.
That's pretty much what. Hey, Stefan.
Hey,
Yes.
I
That's
saw you from the commercials.
You're the
Yeah.
guy from the commercials.
Gonna get that all the time now.
What the fuck are you talking about? You caught a bank. Like,
Dude, you ever see, and it's a weird like reference, you ever see the Family Guy episode where he's in the mental hospital and they're like, what's your name? And he sees like the P, and then he sees a P, and then he sees somebody
yeah.
crying, and he's like, P,
Oh yeah.
cheer, and then he sees
Yeah.
a Griffin fly across. He's like, Griffin.
yeah.
That's an
That's
early
what-
episode.
earlier, yeah.
That's early.
Because that's what I've actually seen. I haven't seen it in seasons, but that I used to watch it a
Yeah.
lot when we were younger.
Yeah, he was like trying
This
to
is
come
what
up
that
with a
reminded me.
name off the top of
And
his
then
head.
just Griffin.
Yeah. Damn it.
Oh man, yeah, old Family Guy was pretty funny. I think a lot of older
Yeah.
cartoons were. I don't know. I just feel like as these shows age, they just get less and less. I don't know. Like
I don't
new
know, I
Family
think,
Guy, I'm just not a fan of.
I
Yeah.
mean, the dude's been writing the show for 45 seasons, whatever
Look at
he's
the
on. Like,
Simpsons, man.
yeah,
Well,
man, they're just
yeah.
running
They're
a
like
concept.
30 years. They're over 30 years now doing this
Yeah.
shit. South
Right.
Park's like
Actually-
over 20 years now.
just reviewing those podcasts, those early episodes, and Alex was talking mad shit on The Simpsons. He was like, they're gonna be done soon. They're not gonna have any more seasons. And he's like, and then somebody said Bob's Burgers will end before The Simpsons ends or something. I forget which one of you. It was either Wyatt or Evan, but like I was just reviewing that shit. But Alex was just like,
Simpsons is like Fox's national treasure, and they're just gonna like just ride it into the ground.
They're gonna milk that cow.
Has Disney come out with anything else? Like, have they made more Simpsons?
Yeah, they're
I
still
don't
coming
know.
out with them. I think they're renewed for like a couple more seasons
Are
are they
already.
gonna make another movie?
I don't know.
Bob Burger's
I
getting a
don't know.
movie.
Yeah, Bob's
Really?
Burgers coming out with them.
Yeah, next year.
That's one show I never really got into, but like I never started. I know
I love
all
Bob's
of, like,
I think you'd like
I
Bob's
know
Burgers.
you guys do.
Yeah.
I
just
think
never
you would
got,
too.
never
Yeah.
got into it.
Yeah,
That's
I think you would
funny.
like it, man.
Bob's
It's a pretty good
Burgers are
show.
funny.
I love it. Bob's hilarious, man. And Teddy.
They're all funny, man.
I like
They're all
the memes. Like the one meme is just fucking crazy. It's like, well, I hope your kids are happy because I'm gonna kill myself. Like I can like imagine that episode, like what that episode could. Because I've never just like think about me being someone who's never
'Cause I'm
seen
gonna
that
kill-
shit. That meme where he's just looking like with his head turned on in the car, like, well,
Yeah.
I hope you guys are
Bro,
happy.
it's like it
'cause
has
I'm
such a
going-
it has such a strange sense of humor to it too, and like it has like musical like numbers in it.
Yeah.
It's a great show. But
It is funny.
yeah, it does have some of that humor, especially like Bob. He's like,
Bob is so.
He's
you
such
are all,
a-
he's like, you
like
kids are terrible. You're all terrible.
You're terrible. I
You're
don't want
all
to do
ter-
this.
Bob's
don't
like
wanna
the
do
only
this.
person in that show. It's kind of like the opposite of most shows, like where the dad's kind of the dumb one. Bob is like the only person that's like grounded in
Yeah.
reality, and the rest of his
Yeah.
family is just ridiculous.
He's
And he's just like, I hate everything.
He's just trying to run a restaurant.
Yeah,
After
right.
that, he does have his crazy moments because
Oh,
like, he'll
he
have
does go nuts.
because
Thanksgiving.
like he'll like Thanksgiving. He loves Thanksgiving, but he'll end up like talking to inanimate objects while
was
he's
fighting
doing
with the
stuff.
drone guy.
He's like, "Isn't that right?" And he's like, "I love you, Bob."
I love you, Bob.
And he's like talking to himself or something. Dude,
Oh, the
it's
whole
hilarious.
family's
Pretty much
weird.
when Bob
the
drinks,
whole family's weird.
when Bob drinks, he gets like, well,
Yeah.
I keep thinking of that Thanksgiving
But it's-
episode.
Yeah,
Does
Oh,
when
anyone
man,
he
love
drinks
that
the
turkey?
absinthe, and he trips it. It's like Totoro, my neighbor Totoro, and they're like flying up, and he's like, "Yeah." Dude, it's a great show.
It is a great show. Get into it, man. Give it like it's one of those shows. Give it the first 5 or 6 episodes until you're like really make a judgment of it.
Yeah. First
Let him
episode's like
develop.
your typical pilot. Like it's a little rough around the edges, but then after that,
Yeah.
The
it's like
second one's a
yeah.
good one. It's like one of my favorites. Is the second episode is whenever he like gets stuck in a wall.
yeah,
Like
that's
he
another
goes
one where
down
he
and he
talks
like
to
climbs
himself.
in he like his wife's his in-laws are coming over to
Mhm.
stay with him, and then he like has to like climb behind the wall to get he like goes up in the attic, gets something, and he sees like a crawl space, and then he gets like behind the walls of the house, and then he's like, well, what if I got stuck in here? And
Oh,
he's
see
like,
my
that's what I'm
in-laws.
gonna do. And then he just he's like, I don't have to see my in-laws. So he just stays in there. And then he actually like finds out he's stuck. He can't get out. But that's a great one, dude.
The first episode, I think it's the third episode that really gets me, is when they have a bed and breakfast and they let Teddy stay in Louise's room,
Oh
and
my
like
God.
she freaks the fuck out on him.
Yeah.
He's like, "See you in the morning, Louise," and she's like, "I'll see you in hell, Teddy.
I'll see you in hell, Teddy."
Teddy." She just freaks out.
Dude,
That's the episode.
that
I
is
was
a
like,
good
"This is
one.
funny."
And there's
I don't-
another one that's like one of my faves is when Gene like dresses up as Bob, bro. He
Oh
like
my
shaves the
God.
back of his
Yeah.
head.
That's
And he like
late.
puts
That's-
his
yeah.
hair on his arms and like puts a mustache on himself. And dude, he's like talks like Bob and he's like giving advice to like the rest of the kids, like he's their dad.
And he's even saying things like, "I hate you all." Like he's
He's like, I hate you all. You're all terrible. He's like, I don't say that. He's like, yeah, you really do. And he's like mocking him.
One episode that I always liked was the one Halloween episode where they tried to scare Louise, and they do like the
Mhm.
whole haunted house, and like
Yeah,
Make
you
it real
think,
dark.
yeah, like you obviously like you think there's something more, but I feel like it did, yeah, it got like real dark, and Louise like finally got scared. Yeah, that one. The Halloween
don't know.
episodes are all good.
I don't know what my favorite
Yeah.
Bob's Burgers is.
I love some Bob's Burgers.
So yeah,
Well, yeah.
Brian,
Yeah.
watch it.
We're gonna
I'll
watch it.
definitely have
Yeah,
to check that out.
we'll move on for Bob's Burgers. We were talking about it a lot.
Beef Squatch.
But yeah, I do have a list here of the top multiplayer games that are coming here in 2020.
All right, so what are we gonna replace Destiny
that
with?
could be possible squad night
Dude, I'm on board with
games
Destiny now.
in the future.
You're on board with it?
Oh, you're with
Yeah.
it now?
You were
But I wanna
shitting on
play-
it so
I want to
hard.
play
You
that
were.
game that we
You
played
were.
last time. The last
Gambit?
one. Yeah,
That shit
I wanna
was
play that.
wild.
That's
That
I want
was-
to get good. I want to win one, and then I'll shit on it again.
He's like, all right, I've done what
You
I
should go play Spellbreak.
We should- Quentin's watching this like fuck that game. Like,
He's nope.
triggered.
Quentin
Nope.
just unsubscribed.
First one here, I don't know if you guys heard of it. It's called Deathloop, and it's going to be coming in May. I don't really know too much about it. Only way a protagonist Colt can escape the loop is to take out 8 targets on the island. I don't know, but it sounds pretty cool. It doesn't really have. It's like a very
it a-
opinionated piece.
Is it
But,
asymmetrical? Is it? Do you know anything about that?
There's
Yeah.
no co-op, couch co-op through stories. I guess it's just like person versus person.
Okay.
All right,
Allows
we'll
a second
table that
player
one.
to join on the game. Yeah, that one's like sounds weird. But there's GT 7, Gran Turismo 7,
I thought-
which I know Vern doesn't like Gran Turismo.
I'll play Gran Turismo. It's
Yeah,
Forza.
I'm a Forza guy. I'm a Forza
Yeah,
guy.
you guys are
It is
Forza.
Forza, bro.
No, it's not. It's just not.
It's fine.
It's not.
Well,
It was
we're not,
before Forza existed.
we're not all
Back
buying Xboxes of Forza.
I
Yeah.
play Forza on my PlayStation or not my PlayStation,
On PC.
my
Computer?
PC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True. That's
I'll
true.
race y'all.
Ooh,
The next
speaking
one
of
here-
which, just to interject real
ahead.
quick, Battlefront 2 is free on Epic Games until tomorrow on PC.
Oh.
So, on PC,
Wow.
No, I think the old one, Vernon. Is it the
Battlefront
old one or
2.
new?
No, it's a new one.
Oh, I want
No,
the
but on
old one, bro.
PC, it's free on PC.
Man, no, I don't give a shit about that. You guys don't play it on PlayStation with me, and you all own it on that.
I was actually thinking we
I
should
got it on
play that
PlayStation.
because
Yeah.
we actually liked that. We didn't really play it that
Yeah,
much.
man.
We all downloaded it.
Yeah,
and
Yeah, I
played it.
still have it, I
What?
think.
I think I
I
actually
have
was deleting things the other day, and I didn't delete it. I was like, no, I'm gonna keep this.
But anyway,
The next one I am definitely down with is Evil Dead the game.
Oh,
that comes
yeah.
out this year as
Me and
well. I know
Wyatt will play
Alex
that.
is.
Evil Dead. The game.
But that's like a co-op game. I think it's like 4 versus like they don't really have specifics on how many players it is, but like it's kind of like Friday the 13th in a way. It's like 4 or 5 players up against like numerous other players like the Deadites
Mhm.
and
Wanna be a
stuff
Deadite?
within the Evil Dead universe, and you get to play as Evil Dead characters from the movies. But that's really cool. I know I know you guys haven't seen the Evil Dead though.
I have.
All right.
Destruction All Stars. That looks like it's like a car race, like a battle royale car racing game, kind of. It's like an
So-
arcade type game.
Sumo
Looks like kind
Sumo
of
the
how
game.
Twisted Metal. Think about
That's
like, that kind of.
Interesting.
Listen, I again sorry to interject. Evan started this. I'm on epicsgames.com, and there's another free game called Galactic Civilization 3 that looks super kind of cool. Looks like a bunch of space battles and shit. Anyways,
Cool.
sorry.
Battlefield 2021. Apparently, there's not much known. Apparently, that there's just a Battlefield coming
It's just
out.
coming
That's
out.
all it is. It's just Battlefield coming out.
Battlefield 1 was really
TBD.
Yeah,
TBD.
good. Love
TBD.
Battlefield 1.
Battlefield whatever wasn't good. The one after that.
And Battlefield 5, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that one wasn't very good.
How do you go from 1 to
Uh,
5? That's some Microsoft shit. Go from 8 to
The next one
10.
here is Rainbow Six Quarantine, which is like a zombie game.
Rainbow Six.
Interesting.
Rainbow
It's a zombie game mixed with Rainbow Six.
So it's gonna be all sweaty, and you guys are gonna hate it
Yeah.
because it's hard.
I mean,
'Cause
I'll
it's
play it, to be
hard.
honest. I'll play it.
Can we practice on Rainbow Six Siege?
It's not going to be the same thing, though.
That's a wise way of saying no.
It's not going to be the same thing.
All right, don't sweat with me. Fine.
This next one I am really down for, and is Back for Blood, and that is the pretty much the Left 4 Dead
Oh
Yes.
my god, yes.
That was good.
Oh, okay.
semi like quasi sequel, I guess. But yeah, that's going to be coming out. It says June 21st, so in a couple months, man.
I'll play some
uh,
Left 4 Dead.
That's going to
I have
be
Left 4 Dead.
really good. That
on
I'm really looking
PC.
forward to that one. That would be a really good co-op game for us to play.
What about that
Fight some
GTFO game?
zombies. That could be on this list. You never know.
No, I think it's already out. That's like the space Left
Oh.
4 Dead.
I didn't hear about that one.
It's 9 out of 10, man. It's hard apparently though. It's never mind. It's sweaty too. I hear.
Is it?
That's what I hear.
Well,
Anyways,
like I remember how like we used to play like Left 4 Dead back in the day. Like we
I
used
like
to
Left
like
4 Dead.
get real into that shit. Even Quentin, like me and Quentin played it a bunch of times.
Yeah, I like Left 4 Dead.
What's all State of Decay 3? I don't know. I never really played the other State of Decays.
Hmm.
I don't know if you've ever touched on them,
Mm-mm.
Alex. I think that's a zombie game as well. Yep.
Yeah, I think it's a Microsoft exclusive. Maybe
Yeah.
not though.
Skull and Bones. It's a pirate game, multiplayer, coming out for PS4.
Yeah.
R.
Yeah.
I heard about it years ago.
Cooperative.
Is
Yeah.
it rated
Around the
R?
time that you heard about the Xbox one that came out. I forget what that one's called.
Sea of
Oh.
Thieves.
Yeah.
Oh, Sea of Thieves, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, it's pretty much in the same vein of that. Just get to roll around as pirates. So that would be kind of cool. Outlast Trials, which is a multiplayer Outlast game. Anybody
No,
wants
thank
to
you.
play a multiplayer Outlast
Nope.
game with me? That'd be
That's out for me.
I was like, no.
No,
Gonna pass on that one.
that's gonna be a big old pass.
Oh, okay. Overwatch 2. I didn't even play Overwatch 1, but apparently it's amazing from what I've seen. Like people love that shit.
I'd play it.
Yeah,
I'd try
I
it.
think it's
Has
like
huge
a
fan base.
class-based shooter, basically.
Mhm. I think the thing is, we're at the point where we don't want to try a game for $60. You know,
Yeah.
like we did.
Yeah.
We did that with Battlefield, and I mean,
Can't rent games
like
anymore.
every game that we like,
It's different. You can rent
like in the last
games.
year or two, we kind of. I mean, there were some hits, but none that like really stuck. And it's
Yeah.
like we can't all blow $60 on a game that's not gonna.
Yeah, it's
I
just
don't know.
hard because I mean, somebody at some point, and we kind of just cycle the person, but somebody at some point has to bite the bullet on a game they're not super excited for. You know, you're like, okay,
Yeah.
Yeah,
like that's what we
exactly.
play. I guess.
I mean, it's especially like what Evan said, especially because it's going up to 70 on some games now
Mhm.
too
like
for the
Yeah.
new generation type
like
shit.
there's gonna be those few games that we're all like, yes, and then there's gonna be other games where we're like, all right, it's on sale.
Yeah.
Why not?
like
Let's
I
fucking
bought
fucking
Star
game.
Wars full price. I mean, I played it. I would have never bought it if it wasn't for you guys. But I liked it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun.
Imagine
Pew,
if
pew.
we all had DBZ fighters.
Oh my god, dude.
We play it for 2 nights and quit on that too.
I wouldn't.
Brennan whoops my ass in it, so I'm just like, nah, this. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, but
Actually,
then
like,
why?
If it's DBZ related, I'm in. I'm in.
I think Alex is the other one that bought Mortal Kombat, and me and him played it like
I
twice
won't come
together.
back. Yeah,
Injustice, we can get Injustice too.
I have Injustice 2 also.
I don't have Injustice 2.
See, I'm the one. I just like buy shit. all
Alex
the
is
time.
the
It's like,
one
yeah.
that, like, one of us buys. And he's like, okay, I'll get it.
All right, no problem, man.
It's already downloading.
Then he doesn't play it or plays it once. And that's it.
It's already downloading.
Man, it is.
The
what it
third one
is.
here is Halo Infinite, which we will have Xbones or Xbox,
But
the next Xbox. So we won't be
PC
playing that
Master
one.
Race.
PC.
Yeah, true. It does say PC here.
Why you just gotta
That's-
get your
that's true.
PC?
Number 2 here, Gotham Knights, which is going to
Yeah.
be a really cool
Nice.
game. That'll be a really good multiplayer game for all of us if we want to get in
Interesting.
on it. Apparently, the gameplay isn't just the regular Batman Arkham gameplay; it's built around co-op.
Yeah, this
So-
one's all new.
Yeah, it's
This
like
one's,
brand
completely
new.
Hmm.
The Suicide Squad game's supposed to be more like the Arkham games.
Yeah, I'm sure that's probably on here too. But Gotham Knights will be you get to play as like all the Robins and Batgirl, pretty much, and you get to play through the story and whatnot. But that'll
looks
be
cool.
really cool. That'll be really cool.
I'm down for that one too.
It just says release 2021. There's no official release date on that one. Diablo 4 is the number 1 game on this
Yeah.
one. And that is also
That
coming
shit should be
to
fun.
PS. So
Mhm.
Diablo 4, there's no release date, but I am definitely down for a Diablo 4.
I have not
shit should
given
be really
Diablo like a solid like try. I played the first one on like my Windows 98 for like I don't know, maybe an hour or two when I was
Yeah.
like 10.
I
But-
remember me and Alex and Vern played Diablo 3 for a while.
Yeah, that's another game. It's so hard to get into. It's like, and I know you hate Borderlands, but you started as a group, but then like somebody goes and plays it alone, and then they're level 410 and you're level 10, and you just start following people around, and you're just like, okay, guess you'll just kill every person in this dungeon, and I'm coming.
That's
And
kind of like what
that's
happened when we were playing. What was that game we were playing there for a little bit? Bless, yeah. Vernon,
yeah. I mean,
your stuff's all like
Yeah,
pixely,
you
I
are
was gonna
jacked up.
say.
and you sound
have-
kind of muffly.
Yeah, those
Probably
kind of
I'm
games
doing
are.
a lot of shit right now. I'm rendering a video and I'm
Oh
uploading.
yeah,
He's rendering a
just not-
I'm
video.
doing a lot of shit. I'm rendering a video and I'm doing something. I'm uploading the audio of the other one. So like
All your
I'm
internet
sorry.
is being sucked away.
You're pushing your
45
computer to the limit.
It's 45 seconds away from being done.
it's gonna just be like ding.
You know what's
Perfect.
funny?
Don't
I could-
talk for 45 more
Look,
seconds.
I
got
could
this.
see it happening because your webcam got really small for a second, and then like when I expanded it back, like you're super pixely, and then when you talked, it was like.
Yeah, I heard it like being like a little muffled.
Am I good now?
No,
Yeah, you sound better to me, but
you're still a little
You're still
muffled.
pixely.
Yeah, and you are pixely.
All right, we'll give it a little bit.
Vernon's
be
still
alright.
rendering.
We'll
You know what? It's
we'll get you
probably
another
gonna
memory
be a-
stick too.
I don't think it has anything to do with that because the video's actually done.
you sound better to
This
me at
is-
least right now.
Yeah, you're clearing up too.
Yeah.
But that's all the games I had that were on that list. So I'm that's all the multiplayer. I'm definitely excited for the Back for Blood game. That's
Do
gonna be
you
really
do
cool.
you know what I
Gotham
want
Knights.
in like in a video game that we can all play? I just want
What?
something. I mean, and I don't think I'm asking for much. I just want something that's open world, that's also multiplayer, that also can suck me in for like 300 hours. I mean,
Bro,
I don't think
So
I'm
you
asking
want
for much.
I will
GTA
smack
6
you. I will
online.
come through this thing and
No,
smack you.
no, I'm not saying Destiny. No, I'm not saying Destiny. Destiny has the potential to do that. They
But
didn't. The
failed.
first one
You failed.
had the potential to do that.
Yeah, man. It's just, I mean, multiplayer
no.
games it's hard to keep 4 focuses on individual nights. And we buy games like Back for Blood or whatever, and then it's a night, and not that I ever mind those nights, but it's a night Quentin wants to join. So either one of us are sitting, or or
That's
we
true.
break the party up, or we play a different game and then we get distracted with a different game, and it's just a cycle, man. That's video games. That's the
think-
life of
That's
it.
true.
I think
I
something
think we would
that's
have been
like,
playing GTA for the past 5 or 6 weeks
man,
if we just got
we
get a
need
PS5 for
to
Evan.
get Vernon a PlayStation 4 with a working disc drive, and then we'd be good to go. So when I get my PlayStation 5, I'm gonna drop off my PlayStation at Vernon's after logging my stuff out, and then he can play
Only got the
GTA.
digital edition.
Yeah, Vernon's got the digital edition of the PS4 right now. Oh my god. No, but I was gonna say, and it's kind of funny because like half of us I think are in agreement and the other half are on the other side. Like I think I just haven't quite gotten like really into like the newer like popularity of the battle royale genre still. Like I
Yeah.
still
I
want
feel you.
a multiplayer game that I can like pop in with like 6 people on my team. We shoot each other for like 10 minutes and then it's done. Whereas, the battle royale scene, you're engaged in if you're getting to the end, you're engaged for like 20 minutes almost or more. I mean, to me, it's not as fun because I get the appeal of it, don't get me wrong, but
Mhm.
it's just there's not many games now that have that, however many 4v4, 6v6, whatever multiplayer. Now the multiplayer experience is catered towards a battle royale. Where
I think that's because
that's what's popular.
It's
Like-
been like that for so long
Mhm.
too.
Yeah, I agree.
Because there really wasn't too many ways you could like evolve off of just having like team death matches, capture the flags.
Well, yeah, I mean,
They needed something fresh, and I mean, battle royale just kind of came
mhm.
and just blew people's socks off.
I totally
and,
get it.
and that's it's something new. It's something that hasn't been around for the past like 10 years, 15 years that was huge. So I mean, people were just looking for something other than just regular team deathmatch. I think at the time.
I mean,
now.
even all the way back to like Quake and the original Counter-Strike, like that's what it was. It was deathmatch. You had,
Yeah,
you know, these people versus these people, and that was it. And it's just,
because it was how
yeah,
how people love how like Battlefield is, where you have like a half hour for the whole or an hour for the whole game, and it's a
Conquest,
huge map.
man. That's
Yeah, that kind of shit. Like that was huge for a while too. People love that shit, but
yeah.
yeah, I mean it is like
I
it,
haven't
it seems like it's
evolved.
gonna be around for a while now. It's huge, you know. It's
I
not
enjoy
something that
Battle Royale.
just lasts for like a little trend that passes. It's here to stay. It seems.
Yeah, it's I will give Warzone did a pretty good job at least implementing some
Yeah.
features into it that were less, just loot. At least you could incorporate your multiplayer stuff into Warzone with the loot drops and everything. Except
Yeah.
now, if you don't buy the new COD, you don't get to do that. But
Yeah, that's where they get you.
like I know like
Go buy
Vernon
our
and
other
Alex and stuff,
game.
like they're all into Apex. Like I liked Apex, don't get me wrong, but I don't think I couldn't play it on my own. I would have to play it with you guys.
Yeah.
Pew pew pew.
I can't play a battle royale on my own. It's just I don't enjoy it that
I
much.
I rarely play it on my own. My thing is I have 3 to 4 friends that are super into it, so I at least always have somebody.
There's always
Like,
somebody online.
yeah, if my buddy Scott isn't playing, my buddy Storm's playing. If Storm's not playing, Vernon will play with me. If I'm really looking for somebody to play, Tyler will boot it up with me, and I'll play with my son. He'll play Apex with me.
Yeah.
He's not bad.
What's up?
While we got y'all here,
Yeah, what you
we
got,
were
man?
no, this is still multiplayer game related. We were talking about doing a Diablo. I don't know why I pronounced
Diablo.
it like that. I didn't know you guys were interested in Diablo type games. But I think
Dungeon
I brought it
crawler.
up. I think I brought it up before. There's a game called Path of Exiles that is free to play. It's on PlayStation, it's on PC. I don't know if it's cross-platform,
We
but
can
if
look
we're
at it.
interested in that, we might want to look into something like that. It's completely free at the moment. I have a buddy who
I
plays it.
have
He's
it.
like,
I'll play
I don't
anything
have
that's
it.
free. I'll play anything. If we're gonna get into something, I just want something that is at least remotely interesting that we're going to at least commit to for a month. Just something that I can look forward to playing every week. That's all.
Yeah.
I just I didn't know the interest of it was there for a dungeon crawler. I'll do dungeon crawler, especially if we're gonna lead up to like Diablo release. We just got to take an oath right now. I want a blood oath. Cut your hands,
A
all
blood
of you.
oath. Jesus.
Anyways, doesn't matter. If you start a character as multiplayer, don't play that player in single player. Play another character. Stay the same level. It drives me nuts. It drives me more nuts than anything else, man, when playing those kinds of games. I hate it. I hate getting daisy chained to somebody who's 4 levels above me. Hate
Yeah.
it. I hate running through dungeons and they're like I want a boss fight to feel like a boss fight. I don't want it to be like, oh, I can kill him real quick for you, like
Yeah.
let me just slaughter him and we'll collect all of his loot and you can get a sword. Like, no, I don't care, man. I didn't earn that. You just killed him. So
Yeah.
I'm down for that though.
I'm okay with that. I'll learn to play Diablo.
Yeah, man.
It's
I
not
don't
that
care.
hard, man.
I don't
You
care.
click,
Not.
go.
If
He
it's
goes,
something we are interested in,
Tap, 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 tap,
I
tap.
do not care. I am down for literally any game, I mean, I'll play battle royales. I'll play freaking cooking simulator, trucking simulator. I don't care. I'll do
can
it
we
all.
play Cooking Simulator?
I'll do it. I'll do it.
We're all having a cook off.
I just want. Apparently, though, like there's
We
like this
got-
Euro truck simulator that has like these crazy good reviews on Steam.
Dude, people love
I
simulator
know.
games.
Have you seen?
Farming
I've seen it on like
simulators and shit.
Twitch and stuff. People have like a steering wheel set up and everything. Like they
Yeah,
go
man.
into it.
Dude, there's like my buddy, which is cool, and I'm trying to buy it from him. He bought a VR, an Oculus from Target,
Yeah.
and it didn't
I've been
come. It
looking
didn't.
at them.
So have I, but it didn't come for a while. And he called Target and was like, "Hey, this never showed." So like, okay, we'll send you a new one. So they sent him a new one, and then the other one showed up too. So he had 2 Oculuses sitting in his house. So he called Target. He did the right thing. He's like, "Hey, I got 2 of them. What do you want me to do?" The second one, and they were like, "We already wrote it off. Just keep it. It's yours now." So
So
dude got 2 Oculuses. So he's got one buddy who might be interested, and I told he's like, I'll sell it to you for cheap. And my buddy doesn't want it. I was like, let me know.
if you get one, I'm definitely getting one.
Yeah,
Because
man.
I've been looking at them because of fucking Pat McAfee be talking about them all the time. Because
I love my
he'd be
VR.
up there. Apparently, like the boxing shit's dope and ping pong's dope, and we could
We can
play
play that
online with
scary
that
game,
shit. Play a
that
scary game, but like
Poltergeist or whatever it
doing
was.
like the VR shit, that would be awesome. That'd be
That's some
I've been
screaming
looking
fun.
at them. I'm like, that should be really cool.
Yeah, and I actually looked at system specs, and they're not. I mean, Wyatt's computer ain't gonna run it now, but I bet you got your guys' computers will run it. You know,
Well, I'm getting a new
Yeah.
computer here.
I know that computer will run it. But it wasn't too bad. I thought Oculuses needed like a good amount, but apparently not. Apparently they'll run them pretty easily. So
Interesting.
we're all getting
excited for that shit.
Oculuses.
Okay.
I was gonna say like once the whole thing got booed, like if Squad Pod took off and shit, we were making dough. We could all get Oculuses and do like streaming through that shit.
We'll do it
Bro,
all in VR. The whole
we could
podcast
do
in VR.
a virtual podcast
So you could sit
in
there
an
in
Oculus
VR.
room.
So you
Just
just
like,
chill and sit in on us with our podcast.
yeah, man. We could set it up like a Comic-Con stage where we're all sitting there and like people can sit in.
We're at the like the table. We'll set up chairs and stuff.
Just us in VR. I'm gonna be like a super hot chick. That's what
Cody
my
can be the
avatar's gonna be.
moderator.
I'm gonna be like a giant Elmo, like a 6-foot tall Elmo, just like huge. That's what I want.
Bro, those chats, like if you watch like the VR chats on
Hilarious,
YouTube
dude.
and shit, they're outrageous.
I can't say I've
They're
ever watched one, to be
outrageous.
honest.
Oh, they
Look
are
up
funny,
some
man.
like VR chat vids and they are ridiculous. Like that's another reason, that's a whole nother reason to get a VR because like just the shit and shenanigans that you run into is wild.
Yeah,
like you
man.
can pretty much be any character from like anything, like even TV, like there's like Kermit the Frog's running around and shit,
God.
and like other video game characters. But then there's like there's videos of like them as SWAT with like guns and shit in Minecraft worlds doing shit and like moving blocks. It's wild. Like I don't know how they do it, but like it's some weird stuff, man.
The
You
first
could
game
just
I
have
would
huge
download.
chat rooms playing games and stuff.
You ever see that game where you might have seen it, where they reload guns like real weird, like it's like
Yeah.
a VR game, and they like click a double barrel shotgun, and it's like this huge long like unload, or it's fun. I don't know, man. VR games are wild, and with like
There's one where like there's a ton of like enemies running at a dude, and he's sitting there trying to like get it fucking loaded, and he just couldn't get the clip in, and he just keeps looking up at like the shit running towards him, and he's just looking at his gun.
because the mod community keeps everything so fresh, you know. Like it keeps the whole game fresh. You just keep getting into mods and mods and mods
Yeah.
and mods and mods. Keeps it fresh,
That's
man.
a wild place. That's like
That's
you can
some
get in
content.
some shit each night you get on type of stuff.
Yeah.
Like you run in some crazy people on there, I'm sure.
Like, hey, you want to play Swords and Shields with the Star Wars mod? So we're gonna be Star Wars characters instead and be kicking ass, you know?
Because it looks like you can make them do whatever want. Like they can sit there just like dance and shit. Like it looks like so real. Like how like their movements. It's so weird. Like virtual VR is like I haven't experienced it enough to really like. I'm excited to like I want to experience it because
I've never experienced it.
Yeah,
Ah, I always tell
I've-
you guys, let's get a night together. You can come play the PlayStation one.
I've
cool.
never done it.
yeah. I've never played the PlayStation one.
It's
Very
cool, man. It's Beat Saber's dope. Like that
Yeah.
Iron Man game's dope. Like
Bring RE7 over. We can play
Mm.
that, man.
I saw you. I'll sit and get drunk with you while you do it, though. No, I'll play, man. I'll try. I'll be like throwing the headset off. Like, nope,
Shake it. Nope.
nope, I'm good. Dude, me and Vernon, I always remember we were playing Outlast one time, and like you guys all know, me and Vernon don't like horror games, and like, but we were dedicated to get through this one, and we'd like creep down a hallway, and I'd be like, all right, your turn, and then he'd like go through a door, and he'd be like, all right, your turn. Like we just had to talk ourselves up to do like these little mundane tasks, just like. I don't know if I want to go down that hallway, man. Like you do it.
Your turn.
I hate
Your
that
turn.
shit.
Oh, I hate it. Makes my
I
palms
love
Gives
it,
sweat.
me
dude.
too much.
I love
Yeah,
it.
it gives me too much
Anxiety.
feeling of anxiety. I can't.
Yeah.
take it.
Like I love that. Like I remember like it was a couple weeks ago whenever I was playing that game, the Visage, and I turned the webcam around and Vern was watching me like walk through that house and like shit was happening and he's like, "Whoa, no, 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 no,
Still
don't
go
do
in.
that." And like I just remember because I was like, I ain't seen really nothing around here except for the
Oh,
rocking
I remember
chair.
this. I
And
remember
then
this.
like
Yeah.
soon as I walked out, we saw someone standing
was
at the
a
bottom of
thing-
the steps, and we're like, "What the fuck is that? Who the fuck is that?" And like we walked down the steps. As soon as I turned, he's like at the end of the hall, just standing and like without a light on him. And we're just like, "Nope, nope, I'm turning this off. We good."
You turn that shit off, yeah.
Dude,
like,
I-
oh, I'm not even
I think that was a
fucking with it.
podcast intro, to be honest. I think
I didn't know you put it on the podcast.
I'm pretty
intro, to be
sure
honest.
it was. Or I know I recorded it because I remember watching it.
Oh my
Dude.
god. I'm glad Vern got to experience that. Because that
I'm
game, I
not.
haven't came back to it. I haven't played it in a minute. But that is literally one of the scariest games I played. Like, for real, that's a scary game.
I ain't doing it, man. If we were all caught in a horror movie, do not rely on me for anything, man, because I will leave all of you. I am turning the fuck around. Like, why it'd be the duty here to scream in the house? We gotta go investigate, man. Like, we gotta see what's at the
I
bottom of
wouldn't
this.
do-
I'd be like,
If
Alex
it's a
is like,
game, I
why
would,
can't we get
but
in
if
the
it's real
running
life,
car?
Fuck that. I'm with you. Let's get out
Why
of here.
can't
I'm
we
not.
get the running car?
they'd be
I
like,
would
yo, I
know-
just saw Vernon go in there, man. We gotta help him. I'm like, nah, man. Nah.
Yeah, listen. If we would have to save someone, that's a
Nah.
different story. But if it was
Mm-mm.
just like a noise and we like, I wouldn't be like, nah, fuck that. I'm not going to see that. But if it's like Burns in there, I would try to get
I'm
some
leaving
help.
you, Vernon.
Let's get some
I'll
help.
get help. I'll call help when I'm 100 miles away.
I wouldn't go in there unless we at least had two other
We'll
people.
come
with
back
us.
for you.
that would be me.
If it was me, Alex, and Evan, I would be like, all right, dude, come on, we got to go in there and get him. But if it was just me and Alex, I'd be like, I don't know, maybe we should go in there. But if it was definitely just one of us, I'd be like, I'm going to get help. I'll be back.
I'll be back.
Because
I
if
would
we
just
both get
follow the
killed,
majority.
nobody's gonna find us. But if there's like three of us,
And I'm
I feel like
dead.
three of us would be able to take somebody.
Bro,
But-
if it's a majority case, you have to follow the majority. Because if I leave by myself, he's gonna be out in the woods and he's
Mhm.
gonna get me that way. Like
That's
I
true.
can't
yeah.
leave by myself.
We have
like,
to stay. Yeah,
you just
as a
got to
group.
stay together at that
I
point.
would not
I've seen
be
horror
the
movies.
decision maker.
That's
I
a
would
shitty
be,
situation. If we had to
But-
like decide whether to go in and try to rescue somebody,
I
that would
am.
suck.
I'm
But
pretty
I would not.
persuasive, and I'd be like, no, but let's do that way.
I
That
feel
way.
like if
Let's help him from
see
afar.
the game is different. It's so scary because it's ghosts. Like you don't see what's coming. But like if it was like a serial, like a murder or like some shit like that, I feel like I'd be able to think my way out of the situation. I wouldn't try to fight the person necessarily. But
Oh man, if we had a group, I'm
Trying to
fighting
get
that
out.
dude.
well,
I'm
if it's a
bum
group,
rush his
yeah,
ass.
it's different. But I'm saying
Man,
if it's
I
only
hate,
like
I hate movies like Chucky and his shit where he's coming out with a little knife. Like, man, I'm a bum rush here. I mean, maybe Chucky's a bad example. But I don't know, any serial killer, I'm a bum rush you. There's four of me, four of us. Let's do it.
yeah,
like,
if there's a group, yeah.
Depending on, I mean, if we're
Especially if
talking
it was like Scream, bro. Like
Fuck
Scream,
yeah,
it was just a
Scream.
regular ass
yeah,
dude.
yeah, that's what I'm
Take his
saying.
ass
Like,
down.
we wouldn't be rushing Michael Myers or Jason.
Man, I will
but
rush. Michael Myers is just a regular ass dude. I'll rush that dude.
he ain't
Boogeyman,
regular.
He's regular, man. Everything is not canon. Other
He
than the
shot
first
him
one.
6 times.
6 times.
Nah, that didn't happen. I saw the new movie. It's not canon anymore.
I mean,
Not
even
what
at the end, he left. He got up and he pieced.
What end?
At the end of the first movie, he's still alive after he got shot
Yeah.
6 times. He got up and left.
He was shot
Yeah, man.
6
There's whenever-
times.
He shot him 6 times. He fell out the balcony, and then he goes out and he's gone. Like that's
50
how it
Cent
is.
survived more shots, and I'll bum rush 50 Cent.
Exactly.
50 Cent.
I feel like
Survived
50
more
Cent
shots.
beat my ass if I tried to bum rush.
Myers.
Yeah, but all four of us. That's the
Yeah,
argument. All four of us are
maybe,
bum rushing.
Maybe.
I ain't bum rushing nobody by myself. It's a
I'm
group
definitely not
mentality.
bum rushing Michael Myers or Jason. Especially
Yeah.
Jason.
Anyone with a hint of supernatural, I'm not about rushing.
Jason's
But
dead.
You
like
think
Scream-
50 Cent got a hit the supernatural.
50 Cent, he got shot 9 times, man. He's still
But
breathing.
if it's like
That's
an
pretty
like a
wild.
possessed person or a ghost, nope, I'm out. Fuck that. Not dealing with it. I'll move. I'll move.
Yeah, man. Fuck that. I'm with him. And I hate when people are like, well, we're moving tomorrow. Like, I ain't sleeping one more goddamn night in this house. I'm
Stay in
gonna
a
sleep in my
hotel,
car.
bro.
I'll sleep in my
in the
car if I
car.
ain't got no money, dude.
Sleep in your
I'm
car
sleeping-
in the parking lot of the police station.
Yeah, of Walmart,
That's what
man.
all these people fucking like they don't do. They just
Man,
stay in the house. And then they want to set up video cameras to try to like catch it. Nope.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Peace.
Piss it off.
Piss it off.
Peace.
Nope.
The ghost knows the cameras are there. He's gonna show off.
He's gonna kill you to prove a point.
Yeah. Check how cool this is going. Look how cool this is gonna look. People who
Yeah.
find this are gonna love.
I'm putting this on
It's
Instagram.
Meanwhile, somebody like some poor couple was just like with their blankets, like just like this
It's
ghost
just
is
like-
like
Spiraling around the room, like poltergeist and shit.
just like, like, you
I
gonna
feel
put
like
the
if we
shit
were
on
in a
YouTube?
horror situation as a squad, I feel like we would be able to get our way out of it with no 0 to 1 death. 0 to 1 death. I'll give us that. I say
0.5
0.
deaths on average.
0.5 death average.
Over
I think-
under
Over under.
0.5.
Yeah.
I'd say it's a solid score.
I say so. I say that's a successful.
That's a B on average.
Man, I've seen plenty of horror movies, and if 3 people are making it out of that horror movie, that's an A+ on Survivor
Yeah,
rating.
that's lucky. So if we
Yeah,
can get
man.
4 of us out,
Yeah,
that's a miracle.
that's a miracle.
Miracle.
You have to
Good
take
luck.
expendable characters, man.
That's
yeah,
true.
People
or else,
we don't care about
somebody
as
has the
much.
hero sacrifice
Yeah,
to save
Mm.
everybody else. Sometimes it has to happen.
those has happen, man. Sometimes I gotta close the shoot with and let you guys go. I mean, we could have closed it from the inside too, but nah, I gotta close it from here.
It's
That's
looking a
cold
lot
as ice.
better.
I don't
want
want to be put in that situation. The dude's running down like the hall, and the killer's like behind him, and like the elevator's going. He's like, "Wait!" And you're just like,
You're like,
It's already closing.
Hold the
Yeah,
elevator.
It's like already closing. You're just like, I don't.
Oh, like you're like
It's just
right on
close.
the edge of the button. Like,
Oh.
oh, sorry.
As soon as he gets to the door, it closes. He's like, oh.
Or
like make it even better. The killer's like, "You open that door, I'm killing you too." Or some
yeah,
shit.
yeah, you open that door, and then like the door closes, and the killer's just like, man, that's fucked.
that's fucked up.
I feel bad if I kill you now.
It's like, dude, just go. Like, I'll get one of them.
Just go. I'll get one of them.
You're like,
Don't
"Yo,
worry.
dude, for real, I'll help
Just-
you go kill him right now."
Yeah. But
Or-
for real, you should probably get out of here.
Or complete opposite, and he catches that elevator, and you have the most awkward elevator ride up, just like staring at you, like, you motherfucker, you
Just
weren't
like-
gonna stop before me.
like he got his hand in
Like he just caught
that
it.
sensor.
Yeah, he's just
You
like,
sons of bitches.
just everybody
The
riding
killer
up in
falls
silence.
through a hole in the floor
Elevator.
or something.
It's just silent. You just hear the elevator music.
He's looking at him like Tupac looking at the bull and Juice
Yeah.
when they're in the elevator. You know what I'm saying? It's just like,
Motherfucker.
oh, you gonna kill me? Evan, you need to see that shit. I don't know if you ever seen that
I've never
movie.
seen it,
Oh
no.
my god,
Yeah, Juice.
you
is
gotta
good, man.
look.
That's something good to put. We should in a horror movie if we ever make one.
Just a
pretty
fucking
fun.
stupid scene.
That's pretty.
An
That's a funny
elevator.
scene.
We should make.
Well,
a
no,
horror
just
movie.
like that awkward scene. That would be hilarious in a movie. I feel.
We should make our horror movie.
We
and
could
then
squeeze
so
that in.
nobody else does it. Let's just make a spoof right after it. Like right after
Mm,
it.
yeah.
Spoof our
Movie.
horror own movie. Just like do it to yourself. Just like let's make fun of this thing, you know. They'll come out back to back too, man. We'll get the comedy crowd and the horror crowd.
We'll
can't
have just
lose.
like a horror cut of the movie and then a comedy cut. Of
Yeah,
the
man,
movie.
like a spoof cut, and it'll be like the same costumes, the same sets. Like it'll
We'll
be pretty
film
much
it at the same
movie.
time just to save money,
pretty
too.
much
Yeah.
film 2
Yeah.
movies back to back.
Just
Like-
like together, man.
As soon as we're done with the horror cut, be like, all right, Reset, comedy cut.
Reset. Put the clown makeup on. Let's go.
Bring in the
Yo,
clowns.
you guys missed your winner. Now you got a whole year to write your script to your horror movie.
I've been thinking about it, to be honest.
Do
I
it,
want
man.
to actually start writing it, dude. I actually had a bunch of ideas I have to find. I remember having like a whole like graphic novel idea on a phone, not like the Batman one we were writing, but I had like a whole other idea on my phone before I had
Yeah,
to
man.
find. But like I always want to like, especially that story that me and Evan came up with. That'd be a pretty cool.
That's
cool
a
That's the
story
hardest
itself.
part, man. It's just getting it to like
Yeah,
not the
that's
idea.
gonna be the hard part is writing it, especially because I'll have to look up how like scripts are formatted. You know how to write a script.
How to write a script.
How do I write? How to film make?
Yeah, I mean, do a synopsis first.
Filmmaking
Make
for
sure you,
dummies. How to
you
get
got.
that book?
Yeah, why not?
It's probably out
So,
there.
It's definitely out
While
there,
we're
man.
filming it in the snow, I'll be looking.
like-
Right.
They're like, is that the director? It's like,
He's just sitting there
no.
scratching my
Know
head.
your lines.
Just know your lines. Action.
Just know your lines.
Oh,
Wait a
that's the
minute.
boom.
Oh. Someone hold that boom.
I just bought new mics too. It'll help with the movie. I just bought lapel mics or whatever they're called, like that go on your shirts.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It would help. Yeah, I just bought 2 of them.
Nice.
Nice. How much are they?
Those will be nice to have
$80.
whenever we
Each?
do like those kind of
Yeah.
videos.
Oh, dang. But I guess though, I mean, they're mobile. I mean,
Mobile, man.
I've
The only-
seen
Those would be nice if we ever do like review. If once we start doing the reviews
Mhm.
or anything.
and stuff, I was thinking.
Yeah.
I was thinking about buying one as well.
Well, me and Storm are. I told you guys we're kind of changing up the show and
Mhm.
going to like doing like other things while we're doing it. So I needed to be
Yeah.
more mobile. So that's why I bought them. So
Good idea.
we'll see.
Yeah, makes sense. I mean,
The only thing I'm worried about is it doesn't come with like something to record into. Like, so I had to download an app on my phone. I'm gonna be downloading it into my phone. So we'll see how it works. Because it
Those
doesn't.
would be nice whenever we're doing like when we're gaming together. If we get together for like Mario Kart or like Smash or Mario Party, if we have those on, that'd be better than having like
A long mic
set up around us.
yeah.
You know.
Yeah,
Interesting.
I have this mic. This probably do okay, but it's omnidirectional, or I can make it omnidirectional.
Yeah,
So,
mine isn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
Got
one
it.
isn't.
One way.
None of you guys are on. Yeah, I'm like 90% sure.
You just disappeared completely.
I can make it omnidirectional. I can.
I know yours has a button. I'm pretty sure, Alex. Yeah, you have a button on the back, don't you? That you can just change it.
I can switch to a couple things.
This is just what it is. That's all.
Sometimes that's all it needs to be, man.
This is
Alex.
This is directional. That's it.
Are you gonna be part of me and Vernon's Squad Pod Sports Super Bowl big game extravaganza?
Big game extravaganza on that Sunday.
Yeah,
Yeah, probably.
we're gonna pretty much commentate the game and just talk shit
Just live
and
stream.
chill.
Your
Live stream
guys'
the game.
idea was to have people drop in and out, right? Like guests.
Yeah.
Or you want me
Yeah.
there the whole time? Yeah.
It's up to you, man. I mean, me and Evan said he's down to do the whole time.
Yeah, I'll live
Maybe.
stream.
I
it.
mean, yeah, we'll see. I don't know if I have anything to watch the Super Bowl on.
Vern's dad said he might hop in. We should get Kyle in too.
Alex,
That'd
you
be
can
cool.
use my YouTube TV login if you want.
We can
Man,
get Kyle on. If we can get Dan
don't tell
Orthodox.
Marissa that.
Wait,
If
don't.
I get UTTV back in this house, Marissa's taking it for Team Mom.
I think I have like 2 more logins I can use.
I used
Brittany's brother
Cody's.
actually uses mine. Like he actually pays us.
I
to use
used
it.
Cody's for a while, but it kicked me off eventually because his home is in Norfolk. So I guess
Yeah.
they were just like, nah, man, you don't live both them places. Stop fucking with me.
Like, wait a minute. They caught
Don't
on.
live both them
Yeah,
places,
so
bro.
now
What
I'm
are you
trying to-
talking about?
If
I'm trying to
I
cheat
can,
the
Alex,
system.
I'm honest. Like you can just say it's like a free trial. You don't have to tell her you have to keep it.
I'm gonna have to watch Teen Mom then, man. I've been trying to
No,
avoid
just say
that
it's only active for the Super Bowl.
for the Super Bowl.
Yeah. It's only active for the Super Bowl. That's all. Let me look. I'll look while you guys are talking about that. But yeah, I'll live stream
But,
the Super Bowl for us.
shit.
If you
You
guys
can
want to.
also stream it too.
You cannot live stream that
Oh,
Super Bowl,
okay.
Evan.
No. Oh
You will get-
no, I'm not gonna live
so
stream.
you will get
Well,
we're
taken
not live
down.
streaming
we're not gonna
us.
show it.
That's what I thought he
Yeah,
said
yeah.
though. I was like, dude, you were getting.
No,
You
I'm
think they
saying
don't give a
you
shit
to
about this
watch
little
it can
podcast?
stream
Give
it.
Insta band. That's because we'd have
They-
like 100,000 viewers in like a minute.
Maybe we should try it real quick, just for like.
Just for a second.
Just for a
Put it
second.
in the title. Put it in the
Subscribe,
title.
Oh,
We don't have
definitely
to
put it in the
actually
title.
stream it.
Like, just
Yeah.
kidding.
Be like Super Bowl.
Super Bowl live commentary
Yeah,
with
man.
Wyatt.
Commentary.
Big game.
Yeah,
Dude,
we're
I did that for
obviously
the.
not going to show it, but we'll commentate it. I'm sure we can't even have the audio, so we'll have to just talk about it as it's happening.
Oh, will you let me talk like a sports announcer for like 3 plays? That's all I want to do.
Yeah, man.
I have
Absolutely.
3
Like you dropped
invitations
back.
left, Alex.
All right.
So you can use it if you want to.
But I think it's going to be pretty cool, man. I think it would be cool to just chill, watch the game with each other, talk about some shit if we see something. It would be cool to see like during halftime show and stuff as well. But we could actually see what's going on and hopefully it's a good game, Hopefully we're not just chilling and have nothing to talk about. We'll have just one long podcast at that point.
Yeah,
Right,
I mean
right.
that'd be cool. I mean,
I'm with it.
yeah, I can set up everything. I mean, I probably won't be too engaged the whole time, but I can have everything
I
running.
understand.
I can have it
I
recording.
mean, even
should
like
be
if you got to do
entertaining.
something else, you could still hop in and out. Like
Yeah.
you can just like shut the camera and mic off or whatever.
I would just need to set up something. I mean, we can talk about this later, but
Yeah.
something that's not as like set like hours where we have the borders and everything. Because if there are people joining, I don't want something, something
Limited.
fluid. Yeah,
Yeah.
something
Yeah.
fluid.
Organic.
Yeah,
What's it organic?
don't know how
We
it'll
should
happen,
find
but-
a way to have something and have just like a generic scoreboard. So whenever like shit happens within the
I could do
game, we
that.
can like
I could do that.
make the score on it, So we can like it'll be like real time. Like we'll actually have the scoreboard for what should happen.
Right, still updating.
Have the teams on each side or whatever.
I'll live stream that part of the game. I'll just clip it. Clip that part of the
Oh
game.
no, man.
I don't think you get away
I
with
don't
that.
know.
I don't think you get away with that.
We'll put it
I'll
at the
be-
top so it'll dupe them. Instead of it being at the bottom, it'll be at the top. So that way
They're
that's
gonna be
not-
like,
they won't be looking for that.
They'll know, man.
I'll keep it really small.
They'll
in the corner.
know.
They won't know.
They know everything.
That is like the one thing that people can't like
You
live
don't
stream
mess
like
with the
that, man.
NFL streaming
Well,
and stuff. Yeah.
Listen, you can stream regular games. I mean, they care, but like you can do it. I don't know, man. I don't know about the Super Bowl. They're pretty strict on that shit,
Yeah,
Like,
we shouldn't show anything of the game itself.
that's pretty fun. Yeah, I'm in.
Yeah, I'm
But yeah.
down for that.
It's gonna be super cool, man. For
Yeah,
Super
it
Bowl
should be
Sunday.
awesome.
I'm excited for it. That'll be a huge event. Squad Pod Sports.
2
Yeah.
weeks,
2 weeks.
Keep an eye out. Is that
Well-
2 weeks?
Yeah.
3 weeks.
2.5. That's right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah, 2.5.
that sounds right.
It's a 7.
pretty much.
Then
'cause
it's
this
just
is all- 'cause
basketball
We're almost
season.
at the and hockey.
And hockey.
Oh, basketball.
What? You should be hyped about basketball. You get on Squad Pod Sports to talk about basketball with us.
And that's
Yeah.
lost.
Yeah, but they're all right. It's not the end of the
We
world.
lost to the Warriors the other night.
We lost to Cleveland.
Double overtime. It's not like you
Yeah.
got.
Actually,
Blown
did you know
out.
Cleveland, and I didn't know this before I walked into the game, is the
We
number one
lost to
defensive team.
Cleveland.
I didn't know that.
They are the number one defensive team. They lead in turnovers and blocks.
They shut
Damn.
you down.
They did, man. Colin Sexton had like 49 points or something, dude. The dude was
Damn.
balling.
Yeah.
He was
Yeah, he had a lot.
balling. We
Yeah,
were
career
like,
high.
Shit.
we were on pace, and it was double overtime, and he hit like 4 threes back to back, and they were just like, Okay.
Damn.
so it is what it is.
How
KD's
James
like,
Harden and
I want
KD
him.
do?
Good. I think Harden was facilitating more. That's what he's been doing lately. He's just been passing the ball.
Yeah, he
How
has
Kyrie
been having
do?
over 10 assists and shit.
Yeah, man. Kevin Durant, I think, had 38. Kyrie did okay.
Damn.
It took him a little while to get back into their groove. Well, he's the second scorer in the league right now. Behind, he averages 30.4 a game. Oh, Okay. He
What?
didn't care. Vernon's gone on my screen.
Yeah,
Oh.
Vern left.
Vernon left. He must have accidentally.
Damn.
He must have
Okay.
accidentally
Vern
ended.
is gone.
All right.
Well, I have one story I would like. It's a quick story.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's
go
just
ahead, man.
about me getting fat, and then we can get off. So
Vernon didn't even
I
want to
have
hear it.
I have been size 32, 34 since I've been like
Wait.
14.
You're a 32, 34? Like
Uh-huh.
length?
Uh-huh.
34 length.
32 width, 34 length.
There's no
I'm
way
32,
your
30.
legs are the same length as mine.
Bro, you wanted me to get my jeans out?
I want to
I'm
compare
32,
pants.
34.
Dude, that has been my size since I was like, okay, I was like 32, 32s for a while. But I went to 34s just because like they shrink eventually.
Bro, I got
And
this long ass torso, man.
that must be
That's
it.
what
It
I'm
must all
saying.
be torso.
It's the
because
torso.
It's the torso. Anyways,
Anyway, yeah.
I've been 32, 34 since I've been like 13, 14, whatever.
Mhm.
So my pants are getting a little tight because I'm getting a little fat. All right, a little comfort weight here. You know, getting into my 4th year of my relationship. I'm just getting fat.
I have been the same way, to be honest.
So I'm having a hard time buttoning in my pants.
First time, huh?
Yeah. So like, so I go to the store, man, and I'm just so fucking stubborn. I'm like, it's just because my pants are old. That's why I can't button them. They
Yeah,
shrink, you
of
know.
course.
The shit shrinks. Buy a bunch of brand new pants.
He just buys
refuse to get a bunch, like four or five different pairs
Of the
dude.
same size?
32, 34s. And I was
Oh,
like,
Alex.
straight refuse. I was like, I'm not going to 33, 34. That's too big, and I'll have to wear a belt all the damn time.
And it is
I'm not
hard
doing
to
it.
find 33s. It's usually
Exactly.
it usually goes right
That's
to 34s.
so funny you say that because I've been going through the same issue where I've been like get a little tight and I'm like I don't want to go to 33 yet, you know.
Dude, I just refuse. I refuse.
I don't want to go to 33 yet. Like I'm not ready.
I've been at 30. I fit
So
comfortably.
I'm stuck.
It's so weird that we all have the same waist size. That's a little odd.
Yeah.
That is weird.
Like
But like,
32
what
is
if I
way
lose
too
it
tight.
and then I'm stuck with pants that don't fit?
32s are way
exactly.
too
That's
tight
my
for
thing.
me. Yeah.
I am going to lose it. I'm getting back into 32s, man. Like
Eh.
I am
That's what I'm saying. That's
At
what I'm
my
gonna do. Evan's like,
very-
fuck it.
Eh.
at my very least. I don't care what the rest of my
I've
body
settled.
looks like, but my waistline is getting back to 32. Out of pure spite of I am not buying more pants. I'm just not doing it, man.
I'd
Getting rid of
return
this
'em.
fat. No.
So
Dude,
I have
so
settled into
stubborn.
34s, but the 34s are loose. I have to wear a belt. It's more so just because it's so hard to find 33s because it's that middle number. Like I
Yeah.
just get, especially like dress pants. If you get dress pants, it is like almost strictly even numbers. There's no, it's like ideally I could honestly, my perfect pant size would probably be 33, 33, but you're not gonna
Yeah, good
find a
fuck,
30. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're it's either 32s or 34s, and so I mean, my ideal length is like right now. My favorite pair of pants right now is a 34, 34. Maybe it's a 33, 34. But either way,
My favorite pair of pants is this pair of Levi's I own, and they're just a tidbit stretchy, and
Oh,
that's just the
yeah,
material
dude.
they are, and like those fit
Bro,
great.
dude,
I'm like,
Those are my
yeah.
favorite pairs of pants
Those
that I
pa-
have.
they're
They
like
feel
really
great.
common now.
And
The
they're
stretchy.
comfy.
Dude.
Yeah, they're just like
They are great.
I
They're
wish they
durable.
made those when I skateboarded.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
for real. For real.
Yeah.
Like, man, I tell you
And then
what.
some pants I'm like,
I remember getting them and going bowling, and I'm like, this is way easier to bowl.
Dude, those stretchy pants are freaking life. I think all of my jeans now have at least like they're not. There's a little bit of what is it? It's not spandex, but whatever that material is. Maybe it is spandex.
Yeah,
but
I don't know what it
jegging.
is.
I'm pretty sure it's jegging.
It probably. I don't care. It's comfy.
Dude, I'm
It
with it,
is.
man.
It's
I'm with it. But
dude,
like
I-
my work jean or my work pants don't come like that
Oh,
usually, you know.
dude,
like
I
I have
bought-
one pair that's like that. That's it.
I bought a pair of work pants that did that, and it was like because all of my work pants they split at the crotch. Like that's just where they're gonna split. I mean,
Yeah.
when I need new pants,
That
it's
big old
probably
dick got to get
because-
out, right?
That's how mine used to be when I worked at Giant and for what is it? Ray Hall. Dude, for some reason, every time I get work pants, they split in the crotch, bro. Every time. Every
I
time.
can't. No,
I know the pain.
I
They
sorry.
wear out in the crotch, bro.
I don't know why it hurt me because he doesn't seem to be laughing.
That was funny.
I didn't hear you.
Go to watch the podcast.
What'd you say?
That's gonna be the intro.
He said they split down the crotch, and I said that big old dick got to get out.
Let me out.
We gotta get off, dude. I'm getting fat. I'm working out. That's my moral of my story.
No, I'm settled.
That's
I
your
need
New Year's
actually need to get new jeans.
resolution.
No, I can't settle because she works out, man. And like, if she's gonna look all good and nice for me, I gotta look all good and nice. I look like fucking
You would just
Abe's
be
for
like,
me.
Man, see,
Nah, not doing it.
you know what's
Much
weird?
less
I'm
than-
just gonna like. So I was in like all throughout high school, and even like 3 years after high school, I'd say like right before I got married, I weighed like 150. You know, like it was like a solid like 150. And then I started working out like right before I moved in with Brittany, and then I got to like 170, but it was actually like 170 of like muscle.
Muscle. Yeah.
Yeah.
And now I'm like 190, and I don't know what the hell happened, but
I
that's
hit
still, like-
200 for the first time.
but yeah, but
Ever
you're
in my life.
tall. Like
Yeah,
you've
but
got like
I'm
5
skinny,
inches
man.
on me. How tall are you?
6'4".
Yeah, 5 inches on me. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Dude,
that's how I don't
I might have
believe
said
that your
this-
pant size is the same as mine because
You got 5 inches extra,
that's what it is. He's got 5
extra
inches of
torso, bro.
Man, I'm telling you, it's 34s, 32, 34s my whole life. But nah, I just gotta work out, man. I gotta, like I said, she looks good. I look like fucking Abe's from Abe's Odd World. My belly all sticking. It's a beer gut, man. Like it's not like I'm gaining weight anywhere up here. It's this big, bulbous fucking beer gut because I drink too much beer. So
I
I've
believe
cut
it.
beer out. I cut beer out almost completely, other than doing the show.
just
so,
stole a
I
lot
mean,
of beer.
It's a lot of beer, but man, I easily drank a beer or two a day, every day. So
Yeah.
better than that.
But I mean,
You know?
That's true.
would you drink a soda on top of that?
No, I don't drink soda.
Well, then see, I mean, that I think a beer a day would be better for you than a soda a day, truthfully.
I rarely drink soda. I drink mostly water, sometimes juice. Juice is a little high in sugar though.
Coffee, water.
No, I don't really drink coffee.
I drink coffee in the morning. That's it.
I'll get a
If
ginger ale.
Cranberry juice.
I do try to stick to if
Cranberry
I
juice.
want a soda or coffee, I drink water in between. I will not go from coffee to soda. That's way
I
too
never
much.
drink soda, man.
Man,
That's too much. That's too much caffeine.
Never drink
I drink
soda.
like one soda maybe a day. Like today, I haven't had a soda since I've been sick. So
I
mean,
drink water a lot.
I drink.
We
coffee
don't keep it in my house. So the most I drink soda is like
when you go
I'll
out,
drink
man.
like when I go out, I'll drink maybe a soda, or like it's easier when I'm at like in the drive-through to get
Yeah.
just like I'll be like, give me a root beer, like instead of being like, can I have water or something like that.
Can I
True.
pay $1.89 for water instead of 99 cents
Yeah.
for a big ass thing
That's
of
like-
soda?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
that's-
like if I go to the movies or some shit, I'm probably gonna get a soda.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
Something
but
like
other
that.
than that, all right. Well,
yeah,
Make sure
That
to
is-
like and subscribe.
yeah.
Yes.
On YouTube and on Twitter. Follow us at Squad Pod Sports and at Squad Pod YT.
All the links are down
and-
below.
Yeah, watch every Thursday Squad Pod Sports, every Friday Squad Pod, Squad Nights on Monday, and then check us out on Super Bowl Sunday. We're gonna have a special big game extravaganza live event. That'll be pretty cool.
Yeah.
So look forward to that. So till then, we'll see you next week.
See you on episode
All right.
30.
see ya.